Hello, everybody. How is everybody this fine, beautiful day? It is sunny and lovely outside, and although we are in lockdown, I am grateful. I'm very grateful. There's so many things to be grateful about, and I think for us, our capacity to focus on those things that we're grateful about, but also to be very, very clear about what are those things we can control versus what are the things that we actually have no control over. So clearly, one of the things we have no control over is the fact that we're in lockdown, if you are in a lockdown area. But there are so many other things in our lives that we still have control over. And it is very, very beneficial to focus on those things. And so I just want to run through a couple of those things that I've thought about in relation to being in lockdown. The first one that we have control over is going outside. So whilst we are in lockdown, it doesn't mean sit on your couch for a week. It doesn't mean don't leave your house at all ever to go anywhere. It simply means to follow the regulations that are in place. You are still able to exercise every day. You can get out there, you can move your body, you can exercise if you live close to a beach or if you live close to a park or something like that. You can still get some sunshine. So being out there, being in the sun, being in your backyard, doing some gardening in your backyard, all of those things are fantastic for your vitamin D, which is going to help you with your immunity in it anyway. So that's the first tip of what we can control. The other thing we can control is everything we put in our mouths. So what a perfect time is lockdown to decide to eat more healthfully, to go and get some nice fresh fruit and veggies from the supermarket or from a local supplier in your area that supplies beautiful quality produce, and to start experimenting with a few new recipes and a few new eating ideas that you've never really explored before. Maybe you might like to try some more Italian food and you've never tried that before. You might like to experiment with Mexican food. There might be so many different things. You might decide you want to learn to bake bread. There's so many different things that you can do whilst you're at home in relation to food and feeding yourself with a variety of beautiful fruits and vegetables. Even better if you have a veggie garden and you can go out there and dig in the veggie garden, get your hands dirty, get the plants happening, and actually eat from your own garden. That's just fantastic if you're in a position where you can do that. So two of the things that we have absolute control over are our movement and our food. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about today that we do have control over, but many of us might not do it, or maybe we've never tried it, is a meditation practice. So meditation is a practice where there is such a variety of different ways that you can do meditation. For some people, they prefer moving meditation, and very often walking forms of exercise can be considered moving meditations. So there's not really a right way and a wrong way to do meditation, but it's just about capturing that moment and capturing that time to have the focus on being rather than on doing. Now, if you've never tried a meditation practice, the best way for you to try it is literally just to plug into Google, guided meditation, 5 minutes. Just try with that. Don't make it any more complicated than that. Just try a guided meditation for 5 minutes. You'll get 20 or 30 different choices that will come up. All you need to do is choose one of those choices and sit there, and for 5 minutes, you listen to it. It might be that during your lockdown, whether it's a 6-week lockdown or a 1-week lockdown, you decide that you are going to develop a daily meditation practice. That practice is going to serve you extremely well, whether you are in lockdown or not. But it's a beautiful thing you can do while you're in lockdown. So I'd love to hear from you. What are some of the things that you can still do, the things that you still have control over, the things that you love to do while you're at home, hanging out with your families, working from home? What are the things that you're enjoying about that? We hear all the negative side of it, but what's the positive side? What are you loving? What are you enjoying? I'd love to hear your comments and feedback about that. Yeah, Desiree's just said an opportunity to have time to do something different. Start a new hobby, start learning a language, whatever it might be. So there's all these opportunities for us that are available if we choose to look at it through this lens. And that's the catch. And that's only up to you. You have a choice. You can look at it that way, or you can look at it a different way. It's entirely up to you. If you are interested in these kinds of mindset tips, we would invite you to come along to our mindset certification workshop, which is coming up on the 2nd of September. We will be running it, rain, hail, or shine. It might be a Zoom workshop, it might be face-to-face, but either way, we will be undertaking that workshop. And we would love to be able to share with you our knowledge of 5 different mindsets, how you can test for someone's mindset at the beginning of a coaching or a learning program, and how you retest at the end of it to be able to demonstrate the value of what you've been able to do for that particular person. So if you're interested in that, the link is here on the live stream, and we shall see you in our mindset certification. If you'd like to find out more about what we do, my name's Michelle Crawford. I'm from Being More Human, and we work with individuals, teams, and organizations to increase their human potential. So have a great day. Bye.